we're going to talk about um, how to create goals so that you actually can complete them, and um, what a good goal looks like when it's written down, and how to make it something that you can actually finish and complete and get the satisfaction from. So, uh, give me a note real quick and let me know where you're coming in from. I'm going to see if my chat over here is working so I can see your questions um, as they come in, because I want to be able to see your questions. So um, send me a note and let me know where you're watching from today, and I'll see if I can see them. If I would like to know if this program is picking up all the chats. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, your goal needs to be really specific. Uh, the goal should be clear and unambiguous. So you should answer the who, the what, the where, the why, and the when. You should answer all of those questions for your goal. For example, I want to improve my fitness level by walking more each week. And you can be more specific than that. You can say, I want to improve my fitness level by walking 20 minutes a day or walking around the block. My first goal is to get around the block. That is a very clear goal. You can make it even more specific by saying, I want to improve my fitness level by being able to walk around the block by January 30th. So that covers all the aspects of your goal. And you want to write it down. Your goal needs to be measurable. The definition of this would be the goal should be quantifiable so that you can track your progress and know when you've achieved it. For example, I will walk 30 minutes 5 times a week for the next month. So now you're getting more specific. Um, let's see, I'm going to scroll this up a little bit here. It should be achievable. When you plan a goal, um, be realistic. If it's not going to be um, achievable for you to walk a mile at the end of this month, start with around the block. Start with to the corner. Break your goals down into small little bites. Um, it's better for your overall success to break things down into smaller, achievable bites than it is to make one giant goal and to shoot it out there for 3 months from now and not know if you can reach that goal, because the steps from the beginning to achievement are many. So start with smaller goals, start with smaller bites, and if your goal is to run a marathon, you don't start running a marathon tomorrow. You start running a quarter of a mile, and then you start running a half of a mile, and then you increase your distance, and then you hold your distance for a time to improve your time, and then you increase your distance again. So make sure that your goals in their size and time frame and ability are really achievable. And make sure that your goals are relevant. uh, let's see, I want to scroll this up so you can read. um, the goal should align with your broader objective. So, and it should be meaningful to you. If you're adding a goal in that is you don't feel a passion for, a real true desire for, it's not going to be relevant, and it's going to be easy to put down and stop putting in the effort for it. So, if you are working on losing weight, um, you want your goals to be too relevant to losing weight. So you want to make sure that in losing weight, you're looking at things like changing your diet, learning more about nutrition, learning some more cooking skills, learning how to go make a good shopping list. Um, you can even include in here maybe, learning how to coupon for getting the best nutritious food for your dollar. But is that the most relevant? Um, the example that we have written here is improving. For example, if you're working on your fitness here, improving my fitness will help me manage stress and feel more energized in my daily life. So, losing weight is going to help me feel better about myself. It's going to improve my health. It's going to give me the energy to be more active and go do things that I want to do. Maybe I want to swim. Maybe I want to take a hike. Maybe you want to start roller skating, and you need to lose a little weight before you're sturdy and have enough balance to do so. Maybe you want to lose weight because your health is in dire straits and you need to bring your blood sugar levels down. Make sure that your goals are relevant. And you might want to set up a couple different goals that go hand in hand with each other so that you do one benefits the other and the other benefits the next. And you um, multiply your success by having a couple little goals that kind of hold hands with each other. And make sure that you give a time limit for your goal setting. You want to be sure that you're setting reasonable expectations for your time limit. For example, I want to lose 20 pounds. Well, can you lose 20 pounds in 3 months? Is that a reasonable goal for you? For some people, it might be. You need to assess for yourself if that's a reasonable goal for you. If you have a lot of new things that you need to learn, new things about food, cooking, shopping, um, the different types of ingredients in food, especially sugar, and how to eat your vegetables and cook them, and how to eat more meat or less um, carbohydrates, all of those things. If you need some time to learn those things to achieve your goal, then give yourself a little more time. If you already have that knowledge and you're ready to dive in, go ahead and set your goal for a reasonable length of time. I will accomplish my goal. I will lose 20 pounds in 16 weeks. It's a reasonable it's a reasonable expectation. So, you want to make sure when setting your goals they're specific. You can measure your progress a- as you go, and measure, the length of time you're going to spend every day, um, those kinds of things. You want it to be achievable. um, So, in order to make it achievable, how can you take that large end goal and break it down into segments? What would those segments be? Make a list of them and then start your goals from that list. Make your topic relevant to your goals. And finally, give yourself a time limit. And if you reach your goal ahead of time, cheers. That's really superb. And you've done a really great job. And then it's time to set your next goal. If you get to the end of your time and you haven't reached your goal, um, it's time to take a little step back and assess what your roadblocks are, and give yourself a new date, a close date, so that you have a little more time after you've done some reassessment and made some adjustments to your goal. Don't be discouraged if you don't reach your goal within the time frame. A lot of times there's a lot of learning, and there are things in life that come up that can be a challenge to achieving your goal. We have a lot of emotional things and stress that comes up these are all contributors to um, s- slowing down your ability to complete your goal. But that's okay. We're gonna stop at that point, come back, and look at those things, and we're gonna put in some new habits, some better tools, um, some better stress management, and any other thing that seems to come up as a roadblock. We're going to dig in and work on that specific roadblock so that you can move it aside or learn how to cope with it. If it's a thing that is a constant in your life, we'll learn ways to cope with it and move you forward. So your first couple of goals, we're going to see where you're at in your ability to manage all the things in life that can come in front of um, reaching a goal. And from there, we'll go forward. So, your first set of goals in this program are going to be a very good tool of assessment for the next set of goals. So don't be discouraged. Just know that all of it is a learning process. So we talked about our SMART goal example here. I will walk 30 minutes 5 times a week for the next month to improve my fitness and energy levels starting tomorrow. That gives you the only thing we don't have in here is, sorry, the only thing we don't have in here is the end date. Um, Sometimes in our goal setting, we want to set a goal that becomes a new habit and a lifestyle. And I want to talk about that here. If you don't put an end date on your goal, um, you want to consider this type of a goal the thing that you're putting into your life as a new lifestyle habit. And these are things, new lifestyle habits are things that we're going to put in place of old habits that um, destroy our health, uh, keep us dysregulated emotionally, and limit our ability to cope and manage with stress. So, we're going to put in some new habits. This particular habit, I will walk 30 minutes 5 times a week for the next month. That's 30 days. There's an end date here to improve my fitness and energy level starting tomorrow, but there's not a permanent hard date on this. What happens in the next 30 days? Will you walk again in 30 days? Will you um, start a new level of fitness here? This activity here, walking for 5 days a week for 30 minutes, can become a lifestyle habit. It can be your evening wind down. It can be your morning get up and go. It can be your middle of the day break. And as you incorporate these things from your 30 days into your lifestyle, you develop a habit. And a, this gives you 30 minutes in your day to unwind your mind, to mentally solve problems, to take a break from problems, to get creative, to catch your breath and slow down and refocus on your day. That 30 minutes is could be a really critical piece in everyday life. So, consider at the end of that 30 days what you'll be doing after that 30 days. Will you reset this goal? Will you take your walk into a jog? Will you make your walk 45 minutes? This is how you progress. Or will you make it 15 minutes? Because maybe you don't have the time, but you still need the couple of minutes to take the break. If you're really busy or your next month is going to be kind of a crazy one. So, um, this is how you adjust your goals. This is how you make things work for you. Um, but you have all the components here and you commit to it. You commit to yourself. When you make a goal, you're committing first and foremost to yourself for um, having an achievement, for making this change in your life, for taking care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, you are going to be taking care of yourself in a way that allows you then the strength, the energy, the clarity, the mental fortitude, the mental energy, the physical well being, the physical health to do all the things that you need to do, from work to family life to any caregiving you may be doing, any of those kinds of things. So, first and foremost, when you write a goal, the goal is for yourself. So, if we go back to, go back to here, to the specific, to the topic of being specific in writing your goal. make sure that the benefit of this goal is specific to you first. Um, we consider that you have a little oil lamp, and your oil lamp, you use it every day to fill your lamp and light your room. You fill your children's lamp, you fill your husband or wife's lamp, you fill the lamp at work, and that all comes from you. And if you're not healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually, you're not going to have that energy to put out. So, this goal setting is for you. The benefits, the achievement, the satisfaction, and um, all the benefits, the better night's rest, feeling better in your body, having a better mental focus, a better state of mental health, and better physical health overall. All of these things are going to keep your lamp filled so that you really can dive into your life. You can live your purpose better. You can express your passions more. All of these things are very important. So take the time when you write your goal here to really think about what you want to get out of your goal. What will it look like when you have completed a year of walking for 30 minutes a day? What will it look like at the end of your first month of walking for 30 minutes a day? What will that look like to you? Um, what changes will you see in your life? What do you expect uh, to feel in your body? What will you expect to feel in your mental health? All of those things. Write them down as part of defining your goal before you set these specific segments of your goal. What will it really look for like for you? Visualize it and imagine it. See it for real as if it's you have it right now. Um, and then when you get up in the morning and you don't want to do your walk for 30 minutes that day, come back to the notes that you've written with your goal setting here, and come back to the visualization that you have about what it will be like. And don't cheat yourself. You are your most important investment, and the time and the energy and the care and the compassion and the commitment that you give to yourself um, are really going to be the most important for you achieving your goals. So keep those things in mind. And if you get lost and hung up, come back and listen to this segment of the video about why these things are, why you are the most important. And as the recipient of the benefit of your goals, you deserve to have that success, and you deserve to have those changes, and you deserve to have the benefits of those new habits in your lifestyle. So let's come on here. And this week, in a week, let me pull my calendar up here. On the 18th of January, which is a Saturday, I'm going to set up a call. And anyone who wants to participate in the call can join in. And we'll have a bunch of windows and we can all see each other. And this will be kind of like a group session. And we're going to go over how to create a vision board. And I want you guys to take an afternoon and put together a vision board and make a and so we're going to go over here and talk about things you can put on your vision board. You can do it on a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. You can do it on a big poster board. Um, you can do it uh, on a window screen and put the things on your screen and save it as a digital file, however you want to do it. But when you create a vision board, you really put some energy into visualizing the things that you want to have for your health. For me, on my vision board, current vision board is going to have um, fitness goals and food goals and some art goals and um, some financial goals. So those are kind of going to kind of come together on my board. What will you put on your board? Um, you can use magazines and printed pictures from magazines, and newspapers and personal photographs. You'll need some scissors, a glue stick, some markers and pens so you can write notes, and um, little quotes and things. Really spend some time on this. Put some quotes on your vision board, your favorite inspirational quotes. Um, put little notes for you that remind you why you picked that picture. Write about it and stick it right on that board, or type it in there next to your picture. Um, and then hang up that vision board in a space where you can see it all the time. For me, I'm going to put it across from my desk up on the wall where I can see it up ahead. Um, when you do a vision board, spend a couple of days before you start it and really think about your intention. Over the course of the 6 months master class, what do you want to achieve for yourself out of this class? Think about those things. Make a list, write down those goals. And when you're ready to start putting it together, take a minute and do a small little meditation. Take a few deep breaths and ask yourself, what do I really want to manifest the next 6 months here? Um, we're going to focus here on holistic health. So focus on the areas of your health that you really want to improve. Think about replacement habits for things that you want to get rid of, for habits and actions and things that you want to get rid of. Think of new habits and new replacement lifestyle um, habits that you want to include, and look for those images. Really clarify. Um, Also, what do you want to feel out of this? How do, in the next 6 months, what part of my health do I want to reinvent? And write down some words to cue you so that you have an idea of what kind of pictures to look for. Um, you're going to gather up your inspiration. You can do it from websites, magazines, wherever you like to look, from your favorite podcasts or websites. Um, you can even look for inspiration, like at your local health food store, wherever you find those things that make you feel um, uplifted and like you have the inner capacity to make it happen. Because when you are vision boarding, you are really digging internally to for the cues from yourself inside, and from your spirit, from your mind, and from what you know your body wants and needs. um, and find those images and quotes and things and put them together in a way that is fun and pretty or artistic or graphic, or you could do it linearly. There's all kinds of ways that you can do it, but in a way that when you look at it, it inspires you and it keeps you on track with your goals. Look for things that make you feel inspired and that will bring you back to the energy of the day that you made your vision board. So be you know I a lot of people don't really write things on their vision boards. I really encourage it. Leave a little section around each of your pictures and write your notes, what this picture means to you. And then if you're having trouble in that area, come back to your vision board and feel that inspiration come back. um and then, as you know, select your favorites. You don't have to, in vision boarding, if you have made your list of things you want to work on and improve, just stick to those things. Don't overwhelm your board, because you do want to leave room for quotes and writings and thoughts, and you want your pictures to be nice size so that when you look at them, they're clear, and they're big and they're colorful, and they inspire your mind and they inspire your spirit to keep you working on your goals. Um, your Try and keep your images cohesively. cohesive together in themes. So because we're working on holistic health, your images should all it should look like a theme when you're done. That way your mind's not distracted to think about another goal here and another goal here and another goal here. Keep your vision board in a theme so that when you look at it you go, "Oh yeah, I'm I'm giving up sugar and I'm putting this in place." And, "Oh yeah, I'm going to have more whole foods. I probably should put this down." Or, "Oh yeah, I'm really winning because I stuck to this and this and this today." So, um use your vision board to give you the visual reminder so that you don't have to come back and look at your notebook. You can walk by it and see it nice and bright, put it in your hall. Oftentimes I'll write some of my favorite inspirational words on my bathroom mirror. You can stick your vision board in your bathroom where you get dressed, or in your closet, or in your hallway, or by your front door, so you can remember as you're leaving out the door in the morning, take a quick look at your board and be on your way. Have the reminder. Take a picture of it and carry it in your phone so that if you are not at home and you need some inspiration or some reminder, you can look at it on your phone too. So, we've talked about this is just some more instructions for you for after the show, so you have some instructions if you need them for your vision board. And then of course displaying your vision board, you put it on your fridge. We talked about some other places where you can um, post your board, but the key here is to remember to keep your vision board in your line of sight, so that your mind is constantly refreshed with the energy and the desire for the achievement of those goals. Um, if you want to make a vision board for each section of this master class, that could be another way to really dig in and put the kind of energy that you need to manifest each of these areas, the goals in each of these areas for this masterclass. I recommend it. And then when you're done, you'll have 5 vision boards, um, with a sixth one. And if you do it that way on your sixth one, since the 6 month is sort of a wrap up and a review, you can come back and um, take the areas that you had success and put them on one side of your board, and the areas that you are still working at the 6th month to put some new inspiration on that side. So a vision board is a very active way to put in the energy of desire and the vision of the completed goal. The secret to manifesting is to see it as if you have it now, as if it's already complete, as if you're already enjoying the benefits of better health. I have better health. My back doesn't hurt as bad. My feet and hips don't hurt as bad because I've lost 30 pounds. I feel better. My blood sugar is lower. Um, my blood tests are showing improvement in my health, in my organ function and my sugar levels and all of these things, um, because I've put myself into this state of mind where I already have it. I already see it. I already see my blood tests. I already see that my back feels better. I already see that I have more flexibility and I'm getting a better night's rest. And I wake up feeling amazing in the morning and ready to go, even if it's early and cold. Um, so see it now and use that idea of now, I have it now, to build those vision boards. So it's not out there in some ambiguous time in the future. I have it now. And at the end of this month, as we're talking about holistic health, my goal, I will have a full understanding of what holistic health means in each of the different areas um, that are categorized under holistic health. And having that knowledge will give me the power to set the next set of goals. So, um, create those little mini vision boards, or create a screen on your computer if you're on your computer a lot, and get on your, you know, check back in there a couple times a day. However you want to do it, but put some time into this, and um, set your goals. And on the 18th, I'm going to give a link in the Telegram room, and we'll have a call, and you guys can share your vision boards, and talk about what it is you want to get out of the 6-month masterclass. Um, if you're making a short term goal for just the first month, or if you're making a long term set for the entire 6 months, I would like to hear how each of you are going to plan that for yourselves, and then we'll work accordingly. So that is going to be part of it uh, on the 18th for our call. That will be on Jitsi. So make sure um, Jitsi works. I'll send you a link to Jitsi, and it should take you right to the website and bring it up. Um, you should be able to log right into the call that way. It's pretty simple. It's a lot simpler to use than Zoom, I find, and um, it will allow everybody who is participating to share their screens if their uh, vision board is on their computer, so that it'll be really easy to participate, and it'll be a lot of fun. So the last thing for this conversation today is thinking about what personal value is driving your goals for this 6-month um, masterclass. Is it health? Is it mental well being? Which section, or is it all of the sections of holistic health, are you really wanting to dive into? Is it, which section of it? But what is your personal value? Is it self respect? Is it self care? Is it personal growth and learning? What are those things that are uh, encouraging you at this time in your life to join in this program, and to put the energy into yourself? Why are you choosing at this time to put this energy into yourself? It's really important to lay that out, so when you come back on a tough day and look at this, you can say, you know what, I'm committing to this because I want to give this to myself. I'm committing to this because I need this for myself. Write this down here. Give yourself a little love note, and tell yourself how much you are worth the achievement of better health, better mental well being, better stress management, all of these things, and why you are willing to commit to yourself at this time. Um, and you can save that if you would like to share that in our call on the 18th. Um, that would be really fun too. It's fun to hear and inspiring to hear why other people are digging into this journey for themselves at this time. Um, Take the time to do the writing, take the time to make a vision board, and put the energy really into manifesting what it is that you want for your achievement at the end of this 6 month and going forward, because these are all the things that you work on in the next 6 months here are going to be things that um, are going to be lifestyle changers, and they're going to move you forward into a constant better state of well-being. And we all get sometimes step off of our flow and our routine. But as you keep your worksheets and the notes in your worksheets from this course, you'll have something to come back to if you get sidetracked or step off course. And you'll come back and read what you wrote to yourself, and find that re-inspiration very easily. Journaling is such an important key to goal achievement, to personal growth, and to understanding where you're coming from, so you know where you're going. And with that, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Make those goals. If you need to go back to the first episode to hear about the different topics underneath holistic health, you can, or you can check your worksheet notes because they're written there too. And take some time between now and the 18th to think about the goals that you want to set and visualize them and make them real. This is the year that they happen for you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday for our next class. And I wish you all a very happy afternoon, and I'll see you later. Bye.